Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history.
This bout is scheduled for...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? They better start respecting each other's punching power. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Beautiful counter punch. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They drop their guard, they get caught. These two fighters are made for one another. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Down big time. Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over ball. Ball in the match zone. Pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. And he misses with that jab. Punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nope, that jab not going to score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. offense all the time. Swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Left hook just missed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Do you believe what we are seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell them? And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time. And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That right uppercut misses. They're both trying for a knockout. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. And he misses with the left uppercut. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he... Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. This next round is going to be crucial. Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting...
And Jorge Linares is down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. The Venezuelan is rocked. Disaster averted.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever...
Round 8, and we're off again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You'd like to see more jabs. Here we go with these 2 lightning-quick lightweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't find a home in that jab. That counter shot lands. A lot of effort being exerted here. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And Fire goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No surprise as we get it.
I don't know, bro. I just started daydreaming, man. I could have knocked him. I could have been at that thing. I lost by decision, but that flash knockdown, I don't know, man. What's up, girl?
Raise your hand if you've got... It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight. They'll be squaring up against the Machine from the...
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a... Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? The perfect counter lands. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Punch caught him clean. Nobody home with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Those counter punches have to hurt. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that. What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Misses with the straight left. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. And he fails to score with that left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just... On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The courage on display here is incredible. got him there. They have no respect for each other's punching power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that lap. Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They both want the knockout. He misses with that straight left. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... Time for the fifth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Exchange punches. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That hook doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope that
There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't land the jab there. Beautiful counter punch. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was... Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just missed with that hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than I do.
Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. He missed with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have... And there's the bell for round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful. that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Can't score with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Another win.
Come on, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Excuse me. Oh, world. Thank God I got Mountain Dew. Code red. I got some chicken. Cook that chicken. Got the vape. The cat. You find out, man. She's gonna get stuff like that. Doing stuff like that. Searching. So it gives you a couple. Sometimes it gives you some games. Sometimes it don't. I don't fucking know. Jeez. Jeez. So stressed the fuck out. How can one person be so stressed out? This happens every time I play. It just searches and never, it'll be here 15 minutes, man. I feel ill. I feel sick. I'm like, you know what I mean? Undisputed. I'm gonna give this shit a minute. If that shit don't work, turn this shit off, put it back in my closet. Don't make no sense why it does that. Like, even when you're fighting with someone, like, that's steady on your mind. Like, this dude can quit at any time and fuck the whole shit up. Like, I should just download Call of Duty. My eyes are blurry. Yeah, that shit's fucked. That ain't gonna find nobody. Yeah, see, that shit's gonna just keep going on and on and on. You gotta turn again. You gotta fix. They gotta fix this shit. They gotta fix this shit. Uh, uh. Dang. So good or something like that. I'm feeling ill. I've been tired all day. Exhausted. Super tired. I can go to sleep. Take a nap. Something. I feel weak. I feel like I just can't go on. The word's given. I quit. Give up. Gotta live. I'm brave. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. It's gonna be stuck like this forever. You gotta add me. I already tried this with people. I can't add anybody. I can't. I need glasses. I broke my glasses. I can't read. I can see, but I can't read. You wanna go out there? You wanna go out there? Hmm? You had a moment? You go out there? What are you doing, girl? Man, every time I'm not gonna quit.